There, it's Gabrielle Nicolay from SpeechKids, where we teach little kids to talk and help parents understand their little kids. And we've been talking about time in, what it is and why we do it. And today I'm going to teach you 3 tools that we use during time in. The first one is called sportscasting. And basically what that means is you literally sit on the floor with them and while your child is playing, and you say what they're doing. So if they are building with blocks, you say, "You're building with blocks." And that can seem very mundane. It can seem like we're not doing enough. And yet, you would be amazed, and I hope you will be amazed, at the looks and the expression on your child's face when they realize that you know what they're doing. It can actually be a really fun moment, so I hope that you'll try it, that sportscasting technique. The second thing that we do is in time in, we do not ask any questions. And this is the one that gets parents tripped up for sure. Because one of the main ways we communicate with children is by asking a lot of questions. And in fact, many, many professionals tell us to ask a lot of questions, right? Ask open-ended questions. Ask questions about their experiences. Everything is questions. When we do time in, we don't ask questions because questions have, as much as we try not to do this, and this is not what anybody's trying to do, when we ask a question can feel very confrontational to a child, particularly a young child, particularly a child who is either still learning language or is having some difficulty learning to speak. Having to answer a question requires a marshaling of resources that can sometimes feel really hard to a child. And so if we don't ask questions, then that pressure is off. So then you're going to say, well, so what do I do? Well, how do I engage? And that's the third thing I want to tell you. The third technique we use is making statements. Now, this is a little bit different from sportscasting. Okay, so sportscasting is about saying what the child is doing, right? You're watching them and commenting on what they're doing. Making statements is something like in place of a question. So if a child is handing you something to open, the natural response would be, "Oh, do you want me to open this?" Right? The statement would be, "You want me to open this." And for some of you, that's going to feel like a really minute difference that's not worth the trouble. And I assure you that it is. Because in the moment that you, again, indicate to your child that you understand exactly what they want and what they need, they will melt at your feet. I have seen it many, many times. I have done it many, many times. It's really, really fun. And so those are three of the things that we do in time in that can help make it a success. Sportscasting, no questions, statements instead. I'd love to hear how this goes at your house. So if you try it, will you let me know? I would really love to hear from you. Until next time, take care.